Good morning, Year 3. It's Thursday the 25th of February 2021, so you need to get a nice clean page in your English book and write that down for me. Okay, so your success criteria today, we are looking at using inverted commas to show direct speech. So bronze, your challenge is I can change text messages into direct speech sentences. Silver, using prompts, I can write direct speech to include in my chapter retell. Gold, I can read the waggle and from this write my own speech to include in my chapter retell. And then if you get onto platinum, you're writing expressive direct speech consistently using the correct punctuation. So as we know, I've just included this again, we are completing a retell of chapter 1, okay? So I know you're all desperate to read even more, but we're going to retell chapter 1, and then by the end of next week we can continue reading the story. So what are inverted commas? So think about it to yourself, or if you've got somebody you can talk to, if you're home with brothers and sisters, what are inverted commas? Okay, so inverted commas are used around the words in direct speech. So the example here is hello there, Susie called, and the inverted commas are around hello there. In this, they're called quotation marks, but I quite liked the little picture. So it says quotation marks, which is inverted commas, are used to show someone's exact words. They go before and after the person's words. Place a comma after the word that lets you know someone's talking, and don't forget the capital letter. And then this one here, okay, so it just tells you about inverted commas. So it says here they've got different names. So some people call them speech marks, some people call them quotation marks, but they all do the same thing. Make sure you've got your punctuation, your capital letters, and your beginning and your end. And remember, all your punctuation goes inside the inverted commas, a bit like a sandwich. We need to remember that when we are writing speech, from last time, that said is dead. We are not using the word said. It is boring and we don't like it. So I've put lots of ideas here, especially if you're talking about Auntie Bindi. Auntie Bindi's definitely not just going to say something, is she? So there's lots and lots of words here. So you've got words like convinced, sobbed, stammered, revealed, questioned, suggested. So that might be suggested, might be quite a nice one to talk about, to use if you're when Anisha is suggesting that she calms down. Okay, so there's lots of words there that you can come back to or go to on the flip chart page to help you instead of using said. Okay, so where would my inverted commas go here? Mum shouted down the stairs, Anisha, can you check your Auntie Bindi is okay, please? So we know that it's the bit where somebody speaks. So Mum isn't going to say Mum shouted down the stairs. So she says this part, doesn't she? Anisha, can you check your Auntie Bindi is okay, please? And remember, the punctuation goes inside of the inverted commas. So they will go, let me just get this, they would go here. But remember, we do them as a 66 and a 99. And here. Why can't you understand that I asked for pink carnations, not red ones? Where would my quotation marks go here? Now this one doesn't say who has said it. Okay, so the whole thing is speech. So they would go at the end here, but also at the beginning. And then you could either put who says it at the beginning or at the end. It doesn't matter where it comes. But you don't need to do it at both. So on this first one, you wouldn't say, Mum shouted down the stairs, Anisha, can you check your Auntie Bindi is okay, please? Shouted Mum. Because we like to avoid repetition, remember? So we wouldn't say it again. So now it's your chance. Can you think of some speech we could include in our chapter retell? So who might say something and how would they say it? So now is your chance to write down a couple of ideas and share them. And then quickly, what has gone wrong? What, inverted commas, on earth are these? I wanted pink ones, Auntie Bindi yelled at the top of her voice. So what's gone wrong? You need to tell me what has gone wrong. I will show you. I haven't got pink, so I'll just use a red. My inverted commas do not go there. Okay, they always come at the beginning of the speech. And then what about this one? All I want is Tony to answer his silly phone. Why can't he even do that? Auntie Bindi sobbed into Mum's shoulder. Okay, well actually there's nothing wrong with that one because look, my speech marks, my inverted commas are in the correct place. So your challenge, bronze children, you have got this text message. So it's Anisha's phone and she's been texting Auntie Bindi. So Auntie Bindi says, what on earth are these awful red flowers? I asked for beautiful pink carnations. And Anisha says back, Auntie Bindi, it's just a suggestion, but do you think you could try calming down? And then Auntie Bindi says, do you realise the wedding is tomorrow? I have my Mendy appointment at lunchtime today. And Anisha says, Auntie Bindi, just calm down. It will all be okay. You must remember to include who says it, okay? So remember that the blue ones are Anisha and the grey, whitey coloured ones are Auntie Bindi. Silver, you're going to use prompts, so you can use the story mountain to think of some ideas and the waggle to write down some correctly punctuated speech that you could include. And then gold, using the waggle, think of some of your own speech you could include when you retell your chapter. Remember all of the punctuation, okay? So you're thinking of your own. I want at least 5 sentences for silver and gold, okay? If you do gold and you're consistent, you will achieve platinum. Make sure you send your work in on your portfolio as soon as it's finished, and there is no English lesson tomorrow because of our reading assessment. So I'll be back on Monday with another English lesson for you. Have a lovely day.